Good afternoon.
My name is Ritu Vishwakarma.
My name is Sanjatsa Mohorkes.
I'm Sarvani Tumalapalli.
I'm Anuganga Kulendran.
My name is Ahmed Nasser.
So, my team and I would like to talk about sustainable marketing, and the company that we have chosen is Coca Cola. So, to start off, sustainable marketing is a new concept in marketing and business, and it's already proving to be a game changer. So, based on the ideas of environmental and social sustainability, sustainable marketing seeks to meet the needs of this generation without messing up the future. It is a part of a much bigger theme in business that is focused on everything from wind power to eliminating trans fats. So, not all billion-dollar brands are created equal. At least those in the Western world don't often recognize them as such. So, Coca Cola's leap outside the soda industry into the fast growing categories of tea, juice, or sports drinks, and even dairy has built an ever expanding collection of increasingly well known beverages that continue to conglomerate under the umbrella of a company that for a long time was known only for the signature of soft drinks. So the company uses a mix of undifferentiated and mass marketing strategies as well as niche marketing for certain products in order to drive sales in a competitive market. The cola is popular worldwide and is liked by many people of all age groups, while the Diet Coke targets niche segment for people who are more health conscious.
So, I'll be speaking about the local and the international marketing strategies of Coca Cola. So, as Sarvani said, Coca Cola is the only product in the world that is universally relevant in every corner of the world. The company feels that its responsibility to ensure that every can or bottle of Coca Cola is sold and enjoyed and individual connections are made with the consumers. This can be achieved only at the local level. Coca Cola, being the world's largest manufacturer of non alcoholic beverage, is certainly well aware of global marketing. Coca Cola's global marketing strategies have changed from time to time in the last 15 years. In 1996, Coca Cola's standardization strategy was very rigid, where they wanted to take the same flavor of Coke to all the countries across the globe. At that time, Coke's strategy was think global and act global. After facing losses, it changed the strategies to country specific and made changes like the use of sugar and corn syrup in their mix. It dropped the universal tagline to "Life tastes good" and replaced it with more local taglines made country specific, such as for India it was Thanda Matlab Coca Cola, and for Australia or the United Kingdom, Taste the Feeling, and for Israel, Taste of Life, and so on. If you look at Coca Cola's global approach, they had different approaches regarding different countries. So for China, the year Coke introduced themselves happens to coincide with the year Mao Zedong, the chairman of a communist party, which gave the Chinese people a reason to connect more with the brand. It also operates according to the Chinese calendar, such as releasing a new product or offers. With regards to Brazil, it became very difficult for Coke to enter due to the heavy taxes and the existing market for the locals. In order to fit in order for the company to fit in, they started using returnable containers, which led to decrease in the prices of their products, where they charged the people only for the drinks, making it equivalent with the local drink that was available for Brazilian people. As Coke is a global brand, they have different strategies for different countries with respect to the consumer demand.
Hi, I'm going to talk about the principles of sustainable marketing strategies, specifically the role of Coca-Cola Company in sustainability. The sustainable marketing strategies can influence the decision-making process, whether it would have been by the customer or the investor. Decision-making process affected by values, prices, and quality. There are certain aspects of sustainable marketing strategies, namely the environment, the society, and the economy. In this video, water management as an example of environment environmental sustainability will be focused. Recently, the company has implemented many procedures to reduce the consumption of water and increase the water use efficiency by collecting the rainwater and storing it into barrels, and hence the manufacture process depends on the local water. The production volume is balanced. In other words, the processing of products relying on the available resources, so consequently the benefits can be reachable. Despite the positive actions that the company has implemented, there are a couple of issues resulted from the company. For instance, Coca-Cola in India has been charged because of the drought, which is threatening the groundwater supplies. Additionally, Coca-Cola was responsible in Mexico for water shortage. This issue enforced the individuals to drink the soft drink instead of water for compensation. Thank you.
So, are we talking about the economic aspects of sustainability that Coca-Cola has been focusing on in the past decade or so? So, truth and transparency are two values that Coca-Cola Company has been focused on, and the studies that have been conducted by experts have shown that trust is a major thing that has been lacking in the consumers when it comes to MNCs. But surprisingly, they seem to have a major belief in the companies when it comes to maintaining economic stability and encouraging sustainable trade policies. So in the year 2012, Coca-Cola happened to use 1% of its annual income on investing in small-scale businesses and budding entrepreneurs. Coca-Cola did a very smart thing by approaching its suppliers first of all when it came to implementing sustainable approaches instead of extending its hand to other MNCs like, let's say, Unilever or PepsiCo. And by doing so, it basically ended up setting an example to all these other companies on how to go about sustainability. So Coca-Cola as an MNC has branches in almost 200 countries, and it directly employs close to 750,000 people and indirectly employs up to almost 10 times more of this number. And in this case, it increases the job availability and hence helps with the economy. It also focuses on research, innovation, and technological implementations, thus modernizing the industries and how they go about things. In 2010, Coca-Cola came up with a 5x20 program, which literally is named after the approach, which is trying to empower 5 million women by the year 2020. So according to this program, which started in 2010, in just 3 years, that is in 2013, 300,000 women happened to be employed as suppliers or retailers or distributors. So we can assume that the company will actually reach its target by the year 2020. So in the past 7 years, Coca-Cola has proven to be women employment oriented, which can be noticed in the extent to which women have been holding senior or leading positions in the very base headquarters, which is in Georgia, which is an increase by 40% of the women who have held leading positions. Another program called Collectivo also increases employability of youngsters by equipping them with skill sets which are considered necessary, which are sought after by employers, and this increases employment as well in not just youngsters but women. So in these ways, Coca-Cola has helped in improving the economic sustainability of the community and the world on the whole.
Hello, I'm going to talk about social principles for sustainable marketing. Sustainability is more than just a change initiative. It is about people and planet as well as profits. To accomplish this task, a business needs to operate in a much more transparent way. Latin America has become a perfect market to Coca-Cola due to the great portions of soda that they consume. Places like Peru, Brazil, and Mexico have been outstanding for their social programs that this company has made for them. For instance, in Mexico, during the last 3 years, 1% of the incomes of this company has been invested in programs as first, Coca Foundation. Every year, this foundation helps to give money to institutions for people with cancer, orthopedic, and hearing and language programs. The second point is that they want to contribute to education. That is why they give 35 scholarships and support to 400 orphans and homeless children, giving them scholar supplies. The number 3 is eliminate discrimination. That is why they promote the empowerment of women in jobs. The fourth point is employment. They have hired around 92,000 direct employees and 1.7 million of indirect employees. They provide a safe and healthy workplace to them, respecting work hours and wages. And finally, the Aboriginal point. They help to build houses for them. It is true that this company contributes with social programs around the world. However, Coca-Cola also has negative points. In my opinion, I think what they are doing is not enough. What if instead of just giving 35 scholarships, they could build schools and hospitals in marginal places? Or they can try to do something about the water scarcity. Chiapas is a state of Mexico where Aboriginals are living a negative social impact because of this company. The issue is that Coca-Cola has a bottling plant that consumes over 1 million liters of water per day. People from these communities have been experiencing different problems. The first is that these people grow corn, beans, and squash. Today, Coca-Cola owns the important wells of this place, so farmers are having problems irrigating their plantation, and this is causing a significant loss in their crops and in their jobs. The second point is that they have special drinks. Aboriginals have a special drink which is made by fermented corn. This drink is named pozol, and it is used in traditional rituals and prayers. Making pozol has become quite expensive. Just few people want to buy it because new generations decided to replace their traditional drink to Coca-Cola. Why? Because Coca-Cola is cheaper. And also because farmers can't sustain their crops. When I went to this place and I entered to the main church, I saw everybody praying with a Coke. At that moment, I didn't know what was happening. But then I realized that this company has become a monopoly in this place, so people don't have more options. The third point is that due to the lack of water, people sometimes have to work 2 hours a day to get it. Others have to buy it because all the water is going to this big company. The fourth point is that factories are contaminating wells where Aboriginals have access. This is causing diseases as salmonella. And finally, diabetes increased exponentially in these communities because Coca-Cola has a large amount of sugar. Overall, if this company is generating more problems, it doesn't matter how many social programs they develop. On Coca-Cola website, you will never see this kind of problems. The Aboriginals are losing important traditions, they are losing their jobs, and they are getting sick due to the excess consumption of this product. From my perspective, I think that Coca-Cola is trying very, very hard to develop social programs because they are aware of the damage they are causing to health, to communities, and to the planet. Therefore, they are not following social principles, and they should change their strategies because they are contributing in pollution, loss of natural resources, and loss of local traditions.
In conclusion, Coca-Cola Company has approached to the sustainable criteria in economic aspects. However, the Coca-Cola has negative points in social and environmental principles. We believe that the sustainable strategies need to be reconsidered. Thank you.